So hi guys, we have a few updates after my last video on the CEF69 frame. I've been riding this bike for third session now. There's a good news and a bad news. If you see in here, this is a totally different motor than the last one that I've used, which is the Bafang M560RS. This is the standard version of the M560. Okay, what happens is after my last ride, I think for the video that I made last time, the next morning I tried to switch on the bike. It refused to turn on, so nothing on display, and I suspected maybe the display or something get broken. Okay, but upon testing, I borrowed my friend's motor, which is M510, and try with the existing wiring and batteries, everything, and it works fine. So I came to a conclusion where I think the motor got fried or something. Honestly, I haven't pushed the motor that much. I just made some few tests, normal mountain biking, climbing, etc. But well, maybe it's just my luck. Maybe only my units is showing the problems. Oh, nice. So I guess I got the defective unit. Hopefully Bafang will replace it soon. Yes, I already sent for claim process, and let's see how Bafang will respond. So in order to use the bike, I need new working motor, so that I bought a new M560 standard version as a backup motor. Unfortunately, the standard M560 doesn't use the same speed sensor, so I have to buy another sensor. Since I have experience with both the RS version and the standard version, maybe I can explain a bit what is the difference between this motor. Well, basically it's the same based motor. It has the same shaped, everything's quite similar, except for the RS has the RS badge in the front, so that's what we can see externally. But internally, what I've been told is that number one is, of course, the speed sensor is different, like I have explained earlier. The RS version utilizes ABS kind of a sensor, which has a more accurate reading. But the standard M560 only use the usual conventional magnetic sensor, which only read the wheel speed per round. Another difference is what I've told is the torque sensor is not the same. So M560 is using magnetic, but the RS version is some kind of an optical. Obviously, what different is the controller. So the controller for the RS is using the latest version, which is version 1.7. So the control is not the same as the standard Bafang M560. If the standard M560 has some problems with the controller, you can get the controller from online shop, but for the RS version, I don't think I can find it anywhere. That's a problem. Luckily I have warranty, but I need to wait for the motor to be warranted. In terms of performance, I can say both motor performs about the same. In terms of power delivery, actually it doesn't feel that's different. I think the RS version feels a bit that smoother, you know, like when you are trying to accelerate. I notice, not sure if it's because of my gearing or anything, it kind of easier on the gearing. When you're pushing and you're changing the gear does not simply snap. In terms of feeling in acceleration, I don't feel that much of a difference. Yeah, I think Many ask, is there any difference in sounds between the M560 standard and the RS version? Yes, it's a bit different between the two. With the M560 standard, I noticed there are two distinct frequency sound coming from the motor. The first one is the low frequency, kind of bassy whining, and the second one is a higher pitch sound. And when combined with both, you got some unique sound for the M560. Whereas for the RS version, I didn't hear the low frequency sound, which means when you pedaling slowly, you don't notice obvious sound from the motor. But when you pedal more, you can hear the higher pitch sound. So I guess the RS version is quieter than the M560 standard. Now we talk about the frame. Number one, about the build quality, I think it's top notch. The carbon frames is, I think, on par with the branded frames like from Specialized or Polygon. So the quality is there, the design is good, everything is good, and my frame is ordered pre-painted, and the paint quality is top notch. In terms of handling feels on the trail, I've tested a few different trails, including the one I previously made in the video, which is the PCP trail, and now I go to the Bukit Dinding trail. The PCP is more towards fast and jumping. In Bukit Dinding, it's more like a technical, off-chamber, downhilling, that kind of trail. So I can make a few conclusions on the feel and handling of the frame. The frame is really excel. I mean, it's really good in terms of trail. It handles switchback very, very nicely. Today in Bukit Dinding, I set it up as a mullet, and that makes the bike more agile, easier to turn. It feels really light. I mean, even though it's an e-bike, I made the weight around 22 plus, about almost 23, but still it feels like, so it balanced, etc. However, I really noticed it in this Bukit Dinding trail because it's a bit of a downhill trail. Some of them are quite fast, very gnarly. Usually with an e-bike, because e-bike is quite heavy, it's really stable. What I found with the CEF69, you have a feeling, on the bus feeling, also call it as an endo feeling, maybe because of the 64.5 degrees head angle, which more suitable for trail usage and not downhill. Usually downhill will have like 63 or so, 62 head angle, so going to have a more confidence in terms of going down. It's not that bad, but you can feel it. So on the bike defense, well, actually the CEF69 was not made for downhilling. That's what the salesperson already emphasized to me. This is not a downhill bike, it's a trail bike slash enduro. So yes, you can do enduro and bike trail, but I think not suitable for downhilling. All in all, I'm still happy with it, with the frame. Oi. My final say for this video, the CEF69 is actually a very good frame. Only that you need to pair it with a good motor and a reliable motor. So if you want a peace of mind, just buy a proven motor like the M510 and the M560 without the RS. You can easily find the parts online, and you can also find like the firmware or updates from online. I think most of us opted for Bafang because of its power and its customization. So it's a good decision to buy an already proven and reliable motor. Otherwise, if you want a new technology and you want a little bit better performance, you can go for the RS. But like what happened to me, the M560RS failed after the second ride. So I'm not sure if it's because of quality problems, because of unproven technology or something, but it costs riding time, so that I have to wait for replacement, I have to wait for warranty. Luckily for me, I can afford to buy another motor, so I have a backup motor and I can continue riding without the interruptions. Choose wisely, guys. So we see again on the next video. Thanks for watching. Here we go.